Alright, so it's time to check out my meth lab, which you can see the little icon on the map here. It's a little beaker. So once we go inside, it's in this warehouse space by the docks, by the port I should say. So this is what my meth lab looks like. I've hired some extra staff actually to increase production. Over here, I'll come to that in a minute. This is where I can access all the information about my meth lab. Here are all the supplies and stuff. Got people working. At the bottom in the right hand corner you can see how much supplies and product I have, so I need to keep adding supplies either by stealing them or by paying for it. People say that it's actually worth it to pay for it because the stealing takes forever. Like, it requires you to go all the way across the map to do a mission. And you need to do like 5 of them in order to refill everything, and it's not that expensive to refill everything. But you can either steal or pay for everything. So I'm going legit with my meth business. I'm paying for all my supplies, and then the product will get stacked up over here. So yeah, there's only a case right down at the bottom there. Once this all gets stacked up, the blue bar will fill up and the value will go up to about 600 to 700,000. And then once it's full, it's ready to be shipped out. And then that's when I move it into my pharmaceuticals storage at my nightclub. And I do the same thing for both my meth lab and what I will be doing for my weed farm. So that'll be next up. See, there's a weed leaf there on the map. So I'm gonna zoom off to my weed lab. So this rocket bike is going to make a huge difference to delivery speeds. Being able to just kind of pick up and fly. I can't do giant deliveries, like if I'm trying to ship out, you know, like a whole shipment to 600,000 worth, I'll need a truck for that. But if I'm just moving money, or if I'm just running errands and stuff like that, like I'm doing right now, kind of going in between them, then this rocket bike is pretty perfect. I'm just going to come in for a landing over here. Turn off the wings and then go back into bike mode. Alright. Alright. This is a push gate. It's just got... I've never been here before. This is my first time being at my weed farm. I just bought it. So it's down here by the docks. So yeah, again, you can see the weed symbol down there. And the first thing that I'm going to need to do is set up the supplies, because I have no supplies in here yet. I'm going to need to buy the lamps and everything. You can just see it's an empty room. And I'm going to need to set up the necessary supplies in order to get it going. And then I'm going to need to get staff. Yeah, because I have a motorcycle club, I can sell it in bulk, and then I can do that through my nightclub, all that kind of stuff. So first thing I need to do is head over to this computer and open the open road so that I can go in and start setting stuff up. So this is what the weed farm looks like. So this is just the entrance in here. It's got like a phone. I don't think the phone works or anything yet. Just like a couple stapler and everything. The breaker, you can see there's some of the staff are starting to set up some of the stuff around the outside. And then this is where everything is going to go. And what's cool about this one too is that you'll be able to see the progress of the plants as they kind of get bigger, and then all the stuff will get stacked up here on the crates. So let me come over here. There we go. Don't look at my password. And the Rectum Riders is the name of my motorcycle club. So set up. Let's do it.
Everybody's got to start somewhere, kid. And that somewhere is usually an empty room and a long line of credit. So get the supplies, and we'll start moving.
Alright, so I'm going to Pillbox Hill, right over there. There are other players on the map, so let's keep in mind. So I'm going to kind of zoom up. So the way that this jet bike works is that you can boost infinitely with the yellow bar in the bottom left hand corner. Once it refills, it'll always refill while you're on the ground. And as soon as you take off, it doesn't refill, but if you can do it kind of do one, and then right at the end of the boost, take off, and then do a second one. And then when you're in the air, it's all about kind of balancing and hovering and using your speed to go. Because if you just pull up, let's try it here, kind of just go dead in the water and just kind of fall. And then at that point, you have to kind of glide in for a landing. Otherwise, you'll fall like I did in an earlier video. So, a good way to do it is kind of take off like that and then double boost. So this is actually right across from my apartment, or one of my apartments. That's a treasure hunt for the Red Dead revolver. Alright, turn that off. Actually, no, I need these to get up. Back around. This was a really unnecessary way of going about getting into this parking lot. Now I'm gonna die. I'm totally gonna die. Yep. Yeah, that happened. Could've just like jumped over the side. That's fine. No, not going this way. That's for sure. All right, looks like there's an alley over there. So I'll head down this. No alley. Damn, gotta go all the way around. All right. So one of the perks of being a motorcycle club guy is I can just get them to move my bike anytime I want. Again, I'm gonna do this unnecessarily complex and dangerous way of getting back there, but it's more entertaining.
Sneaker pimping. 6 underground right now.
Alright. There we go. We're going, what the hell? Alright, let's leave it here for now. That's fine because I'm not gonna need it. I am going to go and enter the van. One of the things I can do is I can like tell them to return my vehicle to storage. So yeah, now it's back there. So now I'm gonna take my gun out. Smoke on the water, prescription can. Yeah, that's not like discreet at all. So you can see in the bottom right hand corner, there's a global signal counter. As soon as that goes up, everyone on the map can see me and can come and steal my supplies. So that's why this is kind of a stressful situation, because I'm moving my supplies and there are people out there watching, you know, birds, like bears and birds. There are little birds everywhere, so now I gotta get this back there. Get all my supplies so I can set up my weed farm. Alright, so I'm now Rectum Riders, businesses, supplies are now visible to everyone in the session. So I'll press the down arrow. Oh, there's only one other person in the session. Okay. If I get killed on this, I'm gonna be really pissed because that one other person is really vengeful. Oh, dodge the train. Yeah, that was close. Almost lost all my supplies. So you can see the supplies in the back there. So those would be the lamps, the like probably a lot to do with the electricity, the soil, that kind of stuff. Almost there though. So I purposely chose farms that were within the city. I originally wanted to go for Breaking Bad style with the meth lab and go out of town, but like in the desert. But it's just more convenient to have it within the city. Alright. Yay. Weed production has begun. Alright, so weed will begin growing once the staff arrive. Once it's processed, it'll be put into the storage area. And they'll start stacking up like that. And then once it's full, I gotta move it out. And then that's when I move it out to my nightclub. My nightclub ships it out, launders the money. Boom. So again, to resupply, you can either pay for the resupplies with money or do a stealing mission. But at this point, because I just got all my supplies to set up, I didn't have to pay for those ones. So it looks like they're gonna start when they get the staff here. Oh, it looks like there's some supplies over there, yeah. Some bins. So I'll just quickly check and see. I don't think this will work. I think it's actually time that you have to wait. Yeah. So you have to wait time until the
They
staff
got the
arrives.
stuff. This is day 0, baby. We're in production. LJT bag logging off.
Where you been? I ain't heard nothing.
Okay, that's unrelated. So LJT was calling me to say that production started. I'm gonna try one more time just to see if the staff respawn in here. No, okay. So yeah, it actually does take time. The staff have to come over. I remember this from my meth lab, actually. The staff have to come over from my motorcycle club. Let's go. Take that off. Anyways, so that has been my weed farm and my meth lab. And so once my motorcycle club employees get on over here, at this point I can spawn my bike right next to me. They're gonna start up the weed business, and then I can move it through my nightclub, which will be sweet. So I got my own little infrastructure started now, and this awesome jet bike that I can use to get around the map really quickly to do deals. Anyways, come back in future videos in which I show full meth labs and full weed farms. That'll